Hi, my name is Dean Atta and I'm the author of The Black Flamingo, a novel in verse about a mixed race teenager called Michael growing up in London in the UK, going to university in Brighton and becoming a drag performer. And Michael in The Black Flamingo has a lot of supportive family members and friends. And I was thinking about how important that is, but how that's not what everyone has. And so Pride can be a time where you can find that support or that boost that you need every year. I remember when I was younger going to Pride and feeling like, well, at first, like just building up the courage to go was a big deal, you know, and finding some friends to go with me. And often I would go to Pride with friends who were straight because I didn't at first have many LGBT friends. And so then over time that the dynamic of my friendship group kind of became more mixed, and I had LGBT friends as well as straight friends who were allies. And yeah, going all together to Pride felt really important because I think my friends who were straight wanted to show their support and come along still, but essentially it was really great to be as well with my LGBT friends and to have those friends to go and celebrate Pride with. Sometimes, you know, we have a debate almost every year about whether Pride is a protest or a celebration, and I really think it's both. I grew up in London where we have a massive Pride and it has kind of a commercial element to it as well. So there's a lot of floats that are sponsored and you see a lot of businesses and different people having their logos all over Pride. So it can feel like a big corporate party sometimes, and that can feel uncomfortable for some. But we also have other Pride events such as UK Black Pride, which kind of centers people of color and is a really wonderful event and smaller than the kind of main Pride, but so essential and important because seeing people of color who are LGBT all together in one space is really, really special. The Black Flamingo is also set in Brighton as well as in London, and in Brighton Pride is also quite a big kind of commercial endeavor, but there is the trans pride that happens in Brighton as well, and that feels really important to attend, you know, in solidarity with my trans friends and all trans people. And it's a different kind of smaller situation as well, and I think that is something that's really special to be a part of, to go along to and show your support. And similarly around the UK there are cities where it's less, you know, there's less for LGBT people, there's less clubs and events, and there's less kind of groups, but the Prides are a time where the community can come together and see each other, and people can come from other cities and towns and show their support and solidarity with the LGBT people of that city or that town. So I will go to Prides in different places because I want to show solidarity and kind of have that strength in numbers, because I know it can be daunting for people in a smaller city or town to come out for Pride and worry that there'll only be a small turnout and that they might get you know, people saying horrible things or having you know, negative attention on such a positive day. And so for me, Pride has always been kind of a mixed kind of thing when I think about it. You know, there's the big cities that have big commercial prides, and there's other places where, you know, Pride is still the protest. You know, Pride is still a time where the community gets to see itself in numbers, you know, and there is real strength in numbers. And I think the more people that attend Prides of different sizes and in different cities and towns, I think that will kind of help spread that love and not just keep it in the big cities, because yeah, not that everything's perfect in the big city, but I think we are at an advantage if we live in a big city that has a big Pride and a big LGBT community. So yeah, for me, Pride is many different things, and I think it can't be kind of homogenized, and I think it has different purposes for different people. But I use Pride to celebrate the LGBT people I know from history, as well as the people that are around right now. I love shouting about authors and different events that are going on, and I love doing visits in schools and talking about kind of my own experiences as a gay man. And yeah, that's Pride for me, and I hope that you enjoyed hearing about it.